Good morning traders, David here from Daily Forecast. It's Monday morning the 12th of December. Hope you guys all had a good weekend. It's the start of a new trading week. So let's get straight into it. We're doing Brent oil, we're doing crude oil, Bitcoin and Euro. Is there any other pairs that you guys want us to look at? Put it in the comment section below. Give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Like I said numerous times before, we're going to be putting the whole course on this channel probably after the festive holiday season. We will be doing that, so subscribe guys. And we do forecast every single morning at about this time of the 4 pairs that we focus on. Our target for the week is 120 pips, and we've reached it every week since we started the channel. Let's get straight into Brent oil daily. You can see that we're still waiting for a B low to form. We've got an A high right up here, but we don't have a B low. We need 2 candles to the right. We've got a low from Friday, bit of a doji candle, but we need 2 candles to the right that closes higher. So nothing on the daily chart right now. 4-hour Brent oil, same swing as the daily, but here you can see price spike through, so we've got some housekeeping to do. Even though we made a lower low, you can see there's no swing high there. Okay, that there is a nice swing high, and if I back up a little, that is a nice swing high over there. This right here is more sideways chop, so it's not a swing high, but we've got a new B low. So I'll move my low down there, I'll move my fib down to that low, and that's our most recent AB swing on this time frame. Again, we're looking for price to head up to the 618 or the 786, where we'll be looking for short entries. We will have past support here that could most likely pose future resistance. We've also got the most recent high there, so we might find a bit of resistance at the 80.55 area, but for now nothing on this time frame as such. On the 1-hour chart, let's look at the 1-hour chart, where we look for most of our trading opportunities. We've got housekeeping to do here as well. On Friday we said that is our most recent A high, and this is our most recent B low. And you can see here price came to the 382 and then pushed up to the 50. Later on in that trading session, it did that. Let me just move this over here. And then you can see price fell, took out the B low, giving us a new AB swing in play here. Okay, so let's just do our adjustments on this. If I just glance back at the previous AB swing, the A high, the B low, price came to the 618, and we said price must land up eventually at the 1618, 74.61. The low that we got to was 75.11, 50 pips away from that. So we can't label that as a D yet. 50 pips is still a bit far. But moving to the current swing that we're looking at now, let's relabel this chart here. So this here will become the new A. Okay. And we'll have a new B in place here as well. Let's label that as a B low. We'll move these fibs to the side. Okay, that's that swing there. And we can actually draw our new, you can see the swings are getting smaller and smaller. We've mentioned that last week. And you can see they're actually getting a lot smaller and smaller, but they are swings nonetheless. We came shy of the 786 up here, and we largely sideways. If price does fall and give us a bullish candlestick formation at the BF 786, which is around 75.50, if we do get a bullish candlestick formation at that level, step down to the 5-minute chart, look for a test of that candlestick formation, and you can enter for a long trade. We can see price is slowing down, the swings are getting smaller and smaller, but we can't get ahead of ourselves. We trade what we see. Right now we are bearish. If price does give us a test of the 786 and a bearish candlestick formation to go short, then that's what we do. Just be wary of the BF 786 at the bottom, but we are bearish until we take out this most recent high here. We remain bearish on this pair. Okay, once we take out 77.46, we're starting a reversal. Okay, this will then be the left shoulder, center, head, and a break of this A high. We'll then wait for a right shoulder. But for now, nothing else for today on this pair. Let's see if we get a test of the 786 followed by something bearish. Or if price comes down to the BF 786, let's see if we get a bullish candlestick formation. On both these occasions, we'll step down to the 5-minute chart, look for bullish candlestick formations and a test of that bullish candlestick formation, followed by another candlestick formation. At the bottom here it will be a bullish, up here at the 76 it will be bearish. Okay, So that's Brent oil. Now let's move over to crude. Crude, the 4-hour chart, we've also got housekeeping to do. You can see there's our most recent A high. There's our most recent B low. We are still bearish on this pair. But again, here you can see price spike through that low. So we have to move this B down here. That's our new B low. And our fib we can move down as well. And again, we're looking for price at higher levels. 618, 786. We've also got past support here that could become future resistance. You can see it spiked up twice, well, once there, and it pulled back down. So let's see what we get on crude for today. Nothing else on this time frame. You can see we are largely sideways over here. The 1-hour chart on crude also got housekeeping to do. Friday we said that was our last A high and our last B low. Price came to the 382 and fell back. Okay, so let's tidy up this chart as well. I'll move this fib to the side here, and you can see that this here will become our new A high. That's our new A high, and this here is our new B low. Same like on same like on Brent oil. You can see that the swings are getting smaller and smaller. Okay, so here, there's our most recent AB swing. You can see price actually hit the 786. Okay, so if we do get a B failure 786 trade here, then price is going to take out the A high. So B failure is at 70.54. Okay, if price comes down and tests 70.54 and then gives us something bullish on the 5-minute chart, followed by a test of that bullish candlestick formation, that will hint that we're going to take out the A high. For now, we are still bearish. Once this A high is broken, we'll start a reversal pattern on this time frame, which is called an inverse head and shoulder pattern. This will be our left shoulder, our head, and we'll break the past high and we'll wait for a right shoulder to form. But for now, look at all that many hours here sideways. Let's see today if we get a test of the 786 followed by a bearish candlestick formation to go short. Once we get down to the BF 786 area, just monitor for signs of support. Okay, if we don't and price carries on down, fine, then we've got ourselves a new AB swing. But those are the two scenarios that we're looking for today: a test of the 786 followed by something bearish, or a test of the B failure area followed by something bullish. At that point, we step down to the 5-minute charts. Euro daily. Euro daily, nothing more to say than what we said last week. There's our most recent A low and our most recent B high. We had a 382 bounce, and we were actually mentioning getting something bearish. We can see that clearer on the lower time frames that we'll go to. But with a 382 bounce and a B failure area, let's see if price does pull back to the 407 area over coming days, or if price just actually rallies on up. A bounce at the 382 suggests a rather aggressive trend. So that's why we typically don't trade 382s as such. But let's see what we get here. For now, there's nothing else. We're still in that AB swing. There's no clear B failure 786. That's a doji candle. It's not a evening star or anything like that. Even if we do get it, there's not much space. Even if we do get an evening star and we're looking at price falling down to the 400 level, by the time we get that evening star formation, there's probably not many pips left in that trade on this time frame. Euro 4-hour chart, same swing. You can see there's the 382 bounce. Here you can see you've got a nice bearish reversal pattern, and you can see price has pulled down. For today, let's see if we get a test of that, followed by another bearish candlestick formation with price heading down to this 407, 400 area over coming sessions. Okay. Euro 1-hour chart, a lot different to the other time frames that we just looked at right now. Here's our current A low, there's our current B high. You can see price gave us a deep swing, and we mentioned on Friday that if we get something bearish here, that is going to hint that we're going to be taking out this 426 level, which is the A low over coming sessions. And you can see here we did get a nice bearish reversal area over here. There was a nice bearish candlestick formation over there, and you can see our price has fallen back quite a bit. Now, what do we always say when we get a bearish candlestick formation on the 1 hour chart or signs of resistance, then we step down to the 5-minute chart. Let's actually do that. Where's the 9th of December? So this was Friday's situation. So there you can see there's a nice bearish candlestick formation over there, a nice bearish engulfing candle. Then you can see price rallied back up to actually test it and give us another absolutely clear bearish candlestick formation. So your entry was at 577 and you can see price fell all the way down to 500, 502. So there was a good couple of pips to be had there. So guys, so when I say step down to the 5-minute chart, this is exactly what I refer to. There's a nice bearish candlestick formation, price fell a bit, came back, tested that high there, then the bears took charge, gave us another bearish candlestick formation and fell back. And you can see on the 1 hour chart, that's the fall there. So for today on this time frame, let's see if we get a test, okay, followed by another bearish candlestick formation for price to head down to 426 over coming days. And I say that because a B failure 786 preceded by a deep bounce like that tells us that there's going to be a chance that we fall down to the A low, taking out the A low. All of these things will be explained in the course material.
I didn't get that.
Sorry guys, my watch. All of these things will be explained in the course material, and it will be made clear for those of you that don't understand. We'll be talking about supports and resistances, candlestick formations, ABCDs, how I label the charts, Fibonacci ratios, extensions, and all of those things, as well as the secret sauce, which is the B failure 786. That terminology you won't hear anywhere else. It's been coined by myself. So, and the rules for the B786, what happens when we get a BF786 here, what happens when we get a BF786 after a certain Fibonacci bounce or ratio, all of those things will be discussed. It's quite an intense course, but guys, it's the only course that you actually need to trade with. Okay, there's many courses out there, but stick to one thing and become an expert at it. What are we at? Euro 1 hour. Okay, let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, let me back up again here quickly. Bitcoin 4-hour chart since November already. You can see there's our last A and there's our last B. We're still in a downswing. If I scrunch it up a bit more, you'll see we are in a downswing. That was sideways action, but you can see down, down, everything lower highs and lower lows. So there's our last A, there's our last B. Price rallied up just past the 382, gave us B failure areas here, hinting that we're moving to 18,500 over coming sessions. But look here, you can see we are largely sideways. There we had a test, price fell down. This area here, price should have rallied and taken out 17,400. We didn't, which hints, if I make that a bit bigger, which hints this is that same swing, it's just enlarged a little, which hints that we're probably going to be pulling down into a deeper area before we move up. So we could find ourselves moving down to around 16,500 over coming sessions, and I'd like us to find support around that area. We've got a 786 lower down as well, but it would be nice if we do fall down to that area over there before we move up higher. Okay, we would have been better if had we taken out 17,400 yesterday and, on Friday, and opened the upside somewhat, but that hasn't happened, and you can see we have fallen back since. Our most recent level of support is this one down here. Then we've got past levels of resistance that become support, and then we've got the 618 down here as well of this most recent swing. So we could find ourselves falling down to lower levels first and then a rally on up. We maintain the view that let me back this up, that 18,500 is our longer term target on this chart and on this time frame. That view becomes negated once we take out this B low area here. Then this will become our new A high. Okay. So guys, like I said earlier on, that's the full analysis for the day. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, give us a like as well. And in the comment section, let us know if there's any other pairs that you want us to have a squiz at. We can do that. And we'll be back tomorrow morning with a new update. But for today, Monday the 12th, enjoy the trading day, and we'll chat tomorrow. Cheers. Bye-bye.